Welcome in, guys. I'm Noah, and as always, I'm joined by Brandon and Darren, and we are the BenchWarmers. Today, we're going to be going over the Green Bay Packers offseason report, and Brandon's going to be starting us off. So, Brandon, what do you think about the Packers, what they've done, and what they're going to do next year?
All right, so I'm going to start off the safety spot just because I liked it, and you told me a little bit about it before. So, Adrian Amos, he was traded and signed to the Packers, of course. I like this positioning spot for him because, I mean, that's a big plus for him in the safety position. He's going to be able to be that last line of defense for him, and it's going to work out great for him. I miss Clinton Dix being back there because I mean, just always liked him as a Packers, to be honest with you. I liked watching him. I'm not a big fan of the Packers, like not hating on him or anything. I liked where he was. Another thing I liked was the fact that they picked up really good players in the draft, actually. I mean, some of them were iffy for me, but I like the Rashawn Gary, honestly. That'll be a good fit in for him. Let's see, Dexter Williams, that'll be a good running back to put behind
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones, yep. That'll be perfect for him. Just a lot of good places for him that they got over the draft. It wasn't the best draft, they definitely had a better grade point average for him in the draft.
Definitely. I love the draft. Darren, you want to go ahead and take it over?
Yeah, I like their later picks in the draft, their first and second round. A little bit confusing for me. I think they could have gotten Rashawn Gary at a later time, and I think they could have gotten Darnell Savage. Both pretty good players. I just don't like where they were picked in the draft. But as far as the season goes, like you said, Adrian Amos and also Darnell Savage back there. Rashawn Gary as the defensive end. Aaron Jones, I think he'll have a great season. And then Matt LaFleur coming in for Aaron Rodgers. I think that's going to be really good for Rodgers, especially with the whole Mike McCarthy situation. And then on the wide receiver side, you got Devontae Adams still. And a bunch of young receivers to develop with Aaron Rodgers. So I think it really just depends, I think, as all the years are. Aaron Rodgers, whether or not he'll stay healthy, that'll definitely determine the outcome for the season. But definitely. I think they did all right in the draft. Again, first round and second could have gone a little bit differently, but the later picks were really good. Mm-hmm. And Jay Sternberger's pretty good, too.
All right.
Before you take off.
Woo-hoo, I'm ready.
Because I know you're ready, but before you take off, I did have some other things I got to say. First off, on the wide receivers, I thought maybe they'd try and go in for a receiver, maybe pick up something to help out Devontae Adams. Yep. Try and help him out a little bit.
Replace Randall Cobb.
Yeah, replace Randall Cobb. Jordy Nelson's gone as well, but he's been gone for a few years. But still, it's still nice to have. I know they got a lot of young receivers, but it would have been nice to maybe pick up someone else as well in this draft. Maybe a DK Metcalf because he went pretty late. Everyone had a chance to get him. Yeah. But I definitely think maybe a tight end would maybe help. I know they did get that Jay Sternberger, yes. That was a big help for him.
Yep.
Probably replace Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
Trash can! All right. I'm going to go in. I absolutely love their draft. Obviously, Rashawn Gary just oozing with potential. Same with Darnell Savage, a real playmaker. Adrian Amos is more of the safe safety. He's not going to be making big plays. He's just going to do his job, which I love. That's what I hate about Clinton Dix. He made big plays, but gave up a lot of big plays. I love Adrian Amos. Doesn't give up big plays. Darnell Savage going to be a ball hawk in the secondary. Obviously, picking up Elton Jenkins in the round 2. Never gave up 1 sack in his college career. I love that pick. Jay Sternberger, obviously tight end. Not a lot of production there, but with Matt LaFleur coming in, it's going to be huge getting the tight end involved. And obviously, Jimmy Graham's a trash can. So that'll be good. And then the next pick I really love, and this is the last one I'll talk about, is Dexter Williams, the running back. He was great. I love him out of Notre Dame. I think he's going to be good. Aaron Jones has had an injury history, so in case he gets hurt, I think pairing him with Jamal Williams will be a good, kind of just keeping that offense going if Aaron Jones ends up getting hurt. And obviously, they had some big free agency pickups, Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith, some great pass rushers, which is good for Rashawn Gary because he's not going to have to come in and produce right away. He can learn behind those guys and will be just fine. The defense is looking stacked, and I love it. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I absolutely love what the Packers did this offseason. I'm obviously not used to seeing the Packers being this active in the offseason, and I loved it. Adrian Amos, a good pickup. Billy Turner on the offensive line, obviously from the Broncos, another great pickup.
Yeah, offensive line last year was a struggle.
It was a struggle because every year our offensive linemen break their legs going to pick up their mail from the mailbox. I swear to God, they're like paper. They fold. But no, I love the pickup of Elton Jenkins and Billy Turner, so I think they had a great draft. I think they had a great offseason. I think playing a third-place schedule is obviously going to help. Where do you guys see them landing in the division? Because obviously it's a competitive division with the Bears, Vikings, and Lions got better too. So where do you guys see the Packers landing in the division?
First, maybe second. I think they'll be fighting it out with the Chicago Bears. I think their defense is still really good, so... Yeah, Green Bay, I have them. I think they probably win the division this year. It really just depends on Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers. I think they did really good in the offseason, and I think it's up to them.
I agree. I think the Bears and Packers will be fighting for the first spot, and it'll be a battle between the Detroit Lions and Vikings this year.
Yep. I have the Packers winning the division. Obviously, I love what the Packers did, and the thing with the Bears is I don't trust Mitchell Trubisky. I don't think he's going to take a big step forward. I think the offense was a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of protecting Mitchell Trubisky rather than letting him go to work because I don't think he's that good. And we know elite defenses don't last very long. Take a look at the Jaguars. They regressed. Take a look at the Vikings when they had that amazing third down defense setting records. They regressed too. So I think that's what's going to happen with the Bears. Obviously, they're still going to have a good defense. I don't think it's going to be as good. And I think Aaron Rodgers takes back this division. I think he's a little bit pissed off. Everybody's talking crap in the media. I think he's going to have a really good year this year. So I love what the Packers did. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this season. New players. I'm just so happy as a Packers fan. So, anything else, guys?
That's all I got.
All right, that does it for the Packers offseason report. This has been the Benchwarmers, guys.
Deuces.